You were pretty even after that first quarter, then that second quarter outscored 34-17. What did you see there?
I thought the biggest thing was probably the ball pressure. Garland got loose on us, had a big first half. Mitchell made a number of good plays. They beat us to the ball. So, yeah.
You mentioned Garland. What was the difference tonight in terms of the way that you were able to defend him the other night that you guys couldn't do tonight?
Well, I think, when you look at it, we turned the ball over, so that was a big problem. Put them in the open floor. I think they had 18 turnovers. They had 32 points. So, that's a problem. The rebounding was a problem. So, Garland's strength is his shot. And he got going. He got into a good rhythm. And, it's too late when we started challenging.
Coach, I know you've got to go back and look at the film, but you come here, you split the series. What are your thoughts on what you can do differently when you guys head back home?
Yeah, we'll just take a look at the film. That's it. Each game's different. You're playing the same team over and over. So you take a look at it. Nothing changes in terms of how you process everything and how you prepare for the next game. So hopefully we've built that habit over the course of the season. Go back home, study, make corrections, get ready for the next game.
Tom, what were you most disappointed with about tonight?
I think we knew the challenge would be the intensity of the game. And so the physicality, the ball pressure, and then you got to make shots. And when you get blitzed, trust the pass. Make the second pass. And if you do that, you're going to get a good shot. And then you got to make shots. So, but the turnovers were a concern. The rebounding was a concern. So we got to correct that.
Did you have any problems with that foul, Jared Allen?
It's playoffs. So, I'll take a look at it. I saw a quick replay, but, before I comment, I want to see it.
What was the thinking of Julius being out there at that point?
I'm just trying to get him some rhythm. That's, that was it.
They had talked about the physicality, trying to come back stronger, more aggressive. It was like they did. You guys meet it?
I'm sorry?
Did you guys meet the aggressiveness, the physicality?
Well, and that's the play. You're playing the same team and the same personnel over and over. So that's it. Each game it goes up a notch, and so you got to be ready for that. And so you got to embrace it.
Sorry. How can you guys do better after Jalen gets strapped and still being able to?
Yeah, just get to your outlets, and trust it. Part of that's the shot making, though. So if you have wide open shots, you got to knock them in. If we don't make them, you got to get to the offensive boards. So usually when a team is blitzing, it puts you in rotation. If you're in rotation, that means you're going to get opportunities to get second shots.
Once Jalen makes his outlet, do you feel like you guys move quickly enough to try and attack with the advantage?
Yeah, again, I want to look at the film. Usually that's one of our strengths, so I want to see it before I comment.
How do you think you guys responded to the big second quarter that they had, that big run?
Yeah, the second quarter was probably the difference. It was back and forth the first quarter, so I think they shot 38% in the first, and then they got on that run, and you let a team go on a run like that, it's going to be a problem.
After game one, we talked about how much of an advantage your bench had, but this was not the case today. What did you see from the bench?
Yeah, we didn't play as well as we did in the first game. Levert played really well for them, so and they're basically with an 8-man rotation. So Danny Green played, so that changed things up a little bit.
Coach, you talked about Julius finding a rhythm kind of late in that game. Same thing for Lee. He made some shots late. I mean, the game was out of hand at that point, but how important was that?
It's just, in I actually was going to sub Julius out. He wanted to stay in for a couple more possessions just to find rhythm. And so, but with Quick, it was good for him to get some rhythm going. You know, he's a shot maker, so we have great confidence in his ability.
Right?
Tim,
Yeah.
RJ is, I think he's 6 for 25 in the first 2 games. What are you seeing out of him offensively?
Yeah, just keep trust the game. You know, trust your reads. So if they're blitzing, right, or if you're in the open floor, if the second defender comes, just pass. If you're open, if you have an angle, go to the basket, attack the basket.
Do you think he's taking the right shots?
Yeah, in game one, I looked at his shots. He had good shots in game one, you know. And like I said, I thought, you know, he had 6 assists in that game. He had 4 steals, you know. So if you're not shooting well, just do some other things to help the team.
Right? That's the motion.
Yep.